a cantar esta canción con mucho cariño de mi corazón a la República Dominicana, la casa del merengue y la casa de la bachata. Voy a cantar esta canción con mucho cariño y corazón a la República Dominicana y la casa de la bachata. La casa del merengue, la y la casa de la bachata. Música, 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 te traigo música. Música, música, música de la República. ¡Ajá! Cantar esta canción con mucho cariño de mi corazón a la República Dominicana, la casa del merengue y la casa de la bachata. Voy a cantar esta canción con mucho cariño de mi corazón a la República Dominicana, la casa del merengue y la casa de la bachata. La casa del merengue, la y la casa de la bachata. Música, música.
You were handing out the warnings, nobody bothered to warn me. Maybe you should have warned me about my best friend in the world, my BFF, my brother in arms, CM Punk. Excuse me a minute. You can keep your damn booze to yourself or the microphone will get out. Now one of you, and not you, had to live through what I lived through, my best friend in the world, CM Punk, put me in a position where I absolutely, positively, 100% guaranteed it would sabotage They chant his name because they don't know what's in the dark heart of that man. That man, my best friend, put me in a situation that absolutely, positively guaranteed it would sabotage my relationship with our tribal chief, Roman Reigns. And let's talk about your cousin, Roman Reigns, for a minute. Huh? I had a dream. I had a dream with my best friend in the world, CM Punk. While Roman Reigns was still playing high school football, he even thought about following in his father and his uncle's footsteps and being inside a wrestling ring. And because I wanted my best friend in the world to overcome all the adversity he ever faced in his entire life and be in his corner for WrestleMania, what did Roman Reigns think I was going to do? Sell his secrets to CM Punk? Why would I do that? With the bloodline for 5 freaking years, I would do that. Tell me! I found a stray big dog on the island of irrelevancy, and I turned him into the tribal chief and the ruler of the WWE Universe. We were the undisputed WWE champion for 1,316 days, and I'm not the one that blew it by getting beat by Cody Rhodes after being distracted by Rollins WrestleMania 40. Lost the title. He lost the title that I spent 5 months building him up as the. And then what did he do? He disappears. He goes back to being a big dog, licking his big wounds, and leaves me in the hands of Solo and Jacob Fatu and those Tongans who put me through a table in Madison Square Garden and almost ended my 40-year career. And he didn't come back to avenge me. He came back to get a new follow back. But I betrayed Roman Reigns, right? I betrayed Roman Reigns, who couldn't handle the fact that just wasn't help my best friend live out his dream. No, it's always Paul Heyman. I'm always the liar. I'm always at fault. I'm the betrayer. I'm the double crosser. I'm always the freaking scumbag. And it's I'm right. I'm right. I'm in the right. And you played me! Screw you! And screw each and every single one of you.
Hey. This segment getting heated real quick.
Are you okay? As a matter of fact, are you done? As a matter of fact, I got another question for you, OG. What does this have to do with me? I owe you an apology. It has nothing to do with you. Not that part. I didn't come out here to talk about Roman Reigns and CM Punk. Here's the one thing, though. I did come out here to talk about you, which has everything to do with you, Jey Uso. See, you won that title. I don't know if you want that title. But that title is all about power and control. And honestly, Jey, you don't know how to feel power and control. You don't understand that language. You think coming out here every night and leading with the audience and putting on the best in-ring performance is all that it takes. While you your heart to be champion, and while you want to be champion, Seth Rollins has to be champion. Seth Rollins has to have that power. Seth Rollins has to have that control. And Braun Breaker, well, that was just stage one of our plan.
Oh,
Stage two.
Oh, really?
Is that title. But I'm out here tonight to do you a favor. And we all know how well those favors work out, don't we? I'm going to let you sign your own bet line. I'm going to let you pick the night that you lose the World Heavyweight Championship.
Really?
Because Jey Uso, Seth freaking Rollins hereby challenges you to the World Heavyweight Championship. He pinned Roman Reigns in WrestleMania. He beat Roman Reigns in CM Punk. #1 contender. The fader is this. You pick the time, you pick the place. Because Seth Rollins will fight you for that title anytime, any place. Whoa, OG, hold on now. Omaha, can you help me out? But did he just say, anytime, any place, anywhere, for the World Heavyweight Championship against this freaking Rollins or Omaha? It's on tonight. Go Rollins! Oh man, is that official? Well, in my mind, the master manipulator, Paul Heyman did it again. He manipulated Jey Uso to putting his title on the line tonight. That Jey Uso passed. Was it the right move to choke and accept this challenge? I have no idea if it was the right move. Only time will tell. I love the move though. We're not only using Omaha, but we got a world championship fight on the line tonight. Let's have a raw. Let's see if General Manager Adam Pearce makes it official for here in Omaha. Switching gears now, let's take you back to the issues that Penta has had with the Judgment Day.
Highlight of the night is presented by American Home Shield.
And ladies and gentlemen, this was 2 weeks ago. Penta versus Dominic for the Intercontinental Championship, and we would see the return after 4 months out due to injury of Judgment Day's J.D. McDonough. And McDonough would allow Dominic Mysterio to hit a 619 and a frog splash and retain his newly won Intercontinental Championship, which takes us to last week on Monday Night Raw. J.D. McDonough would actually be in action with Finn Balor of the Judgment Day against the War Raiders. Big matchup, the winning team perhaps with a shot at the tag team champs for New Day down the road, but Penta would get a little payback on J.D. McDonough. And the War Raiders would hit the War Machine and retain the tag titles.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Pat, check it out. You're hearing a new version of Penta's Theme featuring one of the greatest guitarists of all time, Adam Jones from Grammy Award-winning band Tool, using a specific playing technique that has been heard since the early 90s and around the globe. Penta's Theme, The Fire is Coming, will be available on music platforms soon. The song's a banger, the flames are hot, and Penta's the real deal. And Penta's in action against J.D. McDonough on the Judgment Day, live on Netflix.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I do want to welcome you all to the IWN YouTube channel. If you're new, only if you're new to it, go ahead and subscribe, turn on those notifications, and make sure you hit the thumbs up. And make sure you share the watch along. Let everybody know that I'm live from Monday Night Raw 1567. Thank you to everybody that tuned in tonight for this show. Got an action-packed show tonight. We got a whole bunch of matches to go through tonight for this show. As you can see, we got Seth Rollins versus Jey Uso for that World Heavyweight Championship. Of course, Seth Rollins will be the challenger for that title, and Jey Uso is the champion. Then we got Io Sky versus Roxanne Perez, a first-time Monday Night Raw matchup to look forward to. Another first-time matchup, Otis versus Rusev. Got those two matches, and Becky Lynch set to call out Lyra Valkyria. You know, Becky Lynch shockingly turned on Lyra Valkyria last week on Monday Night Raw, which I'm sure surprised some of y'all, not all of y'all. Don't forget, this is your Monday Night Raw, May the 5th, 2025. Watch along results. WWE Backlash Go Home Show. Monday Night Raw 1567 is currently on a 44-second ad commercial break. Check out all the other WWE content I have on the channel from last week. Show my WWE Monday Night Raw involved. Watch alongs from last week. Some love. Hit the thumbs up. And let me know your thoughts, please. I really appreciate it. And I want to know your thoughts on the WWE releases and departures, because I have tweeted it out about that. Posted that on the YouTube community tab, X, and Facebook. I posted all over social media pretty much. I'm going to be doing a live stream Wednesday afternoon, going over all the WWE releases, all the current WWE releases and departures, and the two real reasons why they all happen. Then I'll be live with a WWE Evolve watch along Wednesday night. A little after that. Before Wednesday though, tomorrow night we'll be live for NXT. Of course, Julia's going to be on the show as well as Jordan Grace. And I'm assuming that Stephanie's going to come out and hold the title up. So that's exactly what I'm thinking is going to happen. Jordan Grace is probably going to beat Julia, because Julia is on the Monday Night Raw Women's roster now, as well as Roxanne Perez. So I can see Julia putting over Jordan Grace tomorrow night. You know it's going to happen. I would love to see Stephanie versus Jordan Grace, because we have yet to see that match. Monday Night Raw is back on, by the way. We got Paul Heyman talking to Braun Breaker. EWB, I am doing all right so far right now. Again, we got Monday Night Raw 1567 back on from ad commercial break. Paul Heyman is discussing to Braun Breaker about Jey Uso and the match and all that other stuff. Thank you for the likes on the stream. Let's keep on getting likes on the stream tonight.
Seth Rollins is a sniper, and he has Jey Uso in his sights.
Now we got 2 likes on the stream. Like I said, let's keep getting likes on the stream, and subscribe to the channel if y'all are new.
To the kingdom. When the referee hands the world heavyweight championship.
All we need is 6 more subscribers. We'll be at 760.
we're just moving our headsets to our general manager, Adam Pearce. And this match has been made official for tonight for the first time in 7 months. On Monday,
We already know.
the next World Heavyweight Championship will be up for grabs. Jey Uso, to his first title defense since winning the title at WrestleMania, versus the former World Heavyweight Champion, Seth freaking Rollins. That has happened live. Uso got it. What? An hour and a half to prepare for Rollins? The live fan works.
And we got JD McDonough versus Penta in one-on-one action to kick off Monday Night Raw 1567, the first match to kick off the show.
Because they're certainly going to get involved. Will he be able to handle JD McDonough fresh back from a horrific lung injury? Yeah, I have no idea how on earth this man. Well, first off, he crashed the door table, couldn't move, and he actually finished the match. Lung. He had a punch of lung. They're calling him the Iron Lung. Obviously, it's incredibly exhausting to be in a professional wrestling match. To do it with one lung is absolutely unheard of. We're going to try to do it with 2 on Saturday. And now McDonough roll up, shoulders down, almost had Penta. Wish I could get a few more. And JD McDonough with a Manny moonsault, cover again on him.
Damn, the drop.
You cannot sleep on JD McDonough. For as much as Pat and I have made fun of him over the last couple of months because of the size of his skull. Yeah, but we haven't made fun of him. We've complimented him for the size of his skull. He uses it as a weapon. It has a big brain in there. He's a former World Tag Team Champion, very confident and methodical, but Penta will not back down. He will mix it up with the best of them. He certainly will, and that's what's been so impressive about Penta. He can do all the electrifying stuff, but he can also get down a fist fight if you need him to. JD McDonough's the same way. There's a kick with a chop for McDonough in the corner. Now kick right to the hamstring. Brings McDonough down again. And the methodical beating down JD McDonough. The unorthodox scintillating offensive style for Penta. But JD McDonough went for a chop of his own and Penta makes it pay. Well, it's beginning to build on the chest of McDonough.
Of course he was going to make him pay. He did it to him, so Penta did it to JD McDonough. Oh. Woo. He got Finn Balor and Carlito at ringside.
He just chipped JD McDonough so hard he did a backflip and almost got pinned for it. Absolutely powerful beginning here for Penta. Yeah, Penta, I believe, will be a world champion sooner rather than later here in WWE.
Oh, you know he will.
Catches him with an elbow. JD's been a tag team champion, obviously in singles matches. We're not really sure what he's going to be here for WWE. He has all the pieces you could possibly want, but a win over Penta? Now we're talking catapult to the top, brother. The kick of the year of McDonough. JD McDonough has an exhaustive training regimen. Tremendous stamina again. You see the welts just growing on the chest of JD McDonough. Yeah, every time I hear one and see one, it obviously makes me think about what's happening Saturday, but nonetheless. Yeah, good luck in St. Louis. Face to face with Gunther later on tonight. And McDonough blocked by.
I said, good luck, St. Louis. Why do you say it like that?
It's a warning, Finn Balor, to stay out of my way. Judge of the day, always going to get a little peaksy in. On a second, JD McDonough dropping Penta on the back of his head on the apron, thanks to the Balor distraction. Look at this impact.
Well, folks, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to step away for a little bit. Sorry, y'all, I'm back. I just now realized 10 minutes ago that Monday Night Raw just came back on, so we're gonna go ahead and tune back into the show. We got Finn Balor throwing Penta back in the ring.
Incredibly frustrating, a very good call by Eddie Orlando. Kicking the judgment there from ringside. Now it's 1-on-1.
What the? Oh no. Yeah, Penta's about to lose. Moonsault, nobody home. I had to refresh the screen because the darn music went cut off. There's something wrong with that. We back again. We back again, man. Man, that can destroy it from Penta, man. Woo! Thank you for the subscription, Lyrical Script. I see your comment. Really? That music is still going? What in the heck? We gotta find a way to cut this music off, man. Dang it, dude. How do I? Yeah, I'm gonna have to join on another screen because the music is still ain't cutting off. Because it was slow. I'm pausing it, trying to pause it. It's just going slow, man. It was nerve-wracking. Had me impatient. I'm gonna have to rejoin. I'm gonna have to what you call? I had to refresh the freaking website again, the studio again. Oh man. I hate when stuff just don't work. You pause something, you pause the music, pause the music, pause it, the music's still going. And you pause it again, the music's still going. I don't even know how to get this off. Thank God, I finally got it under control. Ugh. I finally got it under control, y'all. Thank goodness. It took me like 5 minutes to try to figure out. I guess I had to wait for a little while until the background music came off, because there was 2 different instrumentals playing in the background, and I had to get control of the pause button right away. Anywho, Monday Night Raw 1567 is back on from an ad commercial break. That's not a shocker. Omaha has hosted Monday Night Raw in the past. Am I right? Everybody that's tuned in from X, am I right, man? Pretty sure I'm not wrong at all. Yeah, set to be a jobber and lose. Sheamus is back? No way. Yes way, he's back. You mean to tell me out of all this young talent, Sheamus didn't get released from the company? They really need to break. They should have been breaking up this tag team a long time ago. I don't understand why they're still not breaking them up. It don't make sense. Please just break up Austin Theory and Grayson Waller and let them get back to their singles career as singles competitors again. Because this pairing with Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, this ain't sticking with the WWE fans or the crowd. So we got Sheamus going up against Austin Theory. I'm trying to say Austin Theory going up against Sheamus. Yep, I said it backwards the first time. Now we can pause the music and listen to the commentary and the action.
Done it all in this wrestling business.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh,
Austin Theory rocket ship on the rise for seemingly some time. While waiting for him to get to the outer stratosphere, because that's what's possible with him. You look at the way he's built, you listen to the way he's talked.
That's what's possible with him.
Again, he's in tremendous shape. And he catches, there it is, the Irish curse backbreaker to Theory. Theory's working the ring, on the mic, his commitment to the business, everything about him. And another one, superstar.
Oh, I gotta pause this mic for a second. Oh, by the way, My mic is unmuted now. Felicito de Mayo to all my partially and fully Hispanic people out there around the world. Those of you that don't know what Felicito de Mayo is, look it up. Look it up. I'm telling you. You'll be surprised. You'll be shocked to learn what it is. I'm telling you. Sheamus is in control. He is happy that he's taking control in this match against Austin Theory. I don't know. Something tells me either Austin Theory is jobbing and losing or Sheamus is jobbing and losing tonight. Don't worry, I'm not. I'm not high. Don't worry, and I'm not a robot either. So, yeah, I stutter sometimes. I'll admit that. We are going to go over all of your Monday Night Raw results at the end of the show as usual. I'm going to tweet out my thoughts on everything that currently happened at the beginning of the show on X here. Tweet out my thoughts here on X right now. Finna do that right here, right freaking now. Of course, you guys can follow me on X at IWNYT Streamer. I remember when I first went back and created me a Twitter account, I said, you know what? I got to make my return to Twitter sooner rather than later. Next thing I know, bam, it let me create an account. And you want to know the first thing I said? IWN's back on Twitter. I'll never forget that day, man. Because you guys remember when I had my old Twitter account? My old Twitter account was also named IWN, but I had it, they had it permanently suspended. So I could no longer use that account. They permanently suspended the account. They took it off and everything. So I had to go out my way to create a new Twitter X account. Well, it was known as Twitter, but it's X now. But I said, since Twitter is known as X, I'm going to make my return to Twitter for the first time in years. Create an account, put in my email, password, everything. Birthday, month, year, all that. And just like that, successful. I am glad to have a X account, not to mention a Meta Blue verified account. How many of you have your account as a Meta verified blue checkmark accounts? How many of you have that? I have blue check marks on my Facebook account, Instagram account, and X account. Pretty soon, I'm going to have one on YouTube. Hopefully, when I get to 1,000 subs, if my YouTube channel goes through the YouTube partnership thing. Oh, yeah. Austin Theory is losing. I thought Sheamus was going to win, but Austin Theory kicked out at 2. Monday Night Raw's back on, by the way. Oh, I'm so glad that the stream on Netflix is not acting up. Last week it was acting up, man. It was acting like it was about to completely disappear from the screen.
Deliver a battering ram and had to roll through. His Theory got out of harm's way. Now, Sheamus shoulder first to the post. If Theory has an opportunity, a kick.
Oh, there's his chance.
Theory rolling
And oh,
roll through blockbuster cover. Sheamus kicks that.
woo, that was close.
Again, we want to remind everyone.
I kind of thought that was it too.
Tonight was official for the first time in over 7 months. The men's world heavyweight championship will be on the line on Monday Night Raw. Jey Uso defending against Seth Rollins here tonight. And do a little bit of research during the break, Pat. Jey Uso has never beaten Seth Rollins one-on-one in his.
I think that is going to be in the main event. It should be. Honestly, it deserves to be.
And Sheamus back to his feet. Couple of shots to the gut. Austin Theory. Things are meant to be broken. Every night can be something different. Sheamus has been doing this a long time.
Oh, yes, he has.
Theory up high. Sheamus. Little bit of and it's great to have Sheamus back.
Do you guys think Jeff Cobb is going to come out and ambush Sheamus? Do you think he's going to make his debut that way? Because they're going to have Jeff Cobb skip NXT onto the main roster. Y'all should have had them. Man, y'all should have brought them up a long time ago, man. I don't even know why they doing this shit now. It's so stupid. It's too late for that. Why?
Sheamus says, I got my eyes on you, fella.
Yeah, you better have your eyes on Austin Theory. Better not hope he doesn't have a fucking plane.
Grayson Waller. Might have been the smartest thing he ever did.
Michael Cole did not just say that. Oh.
With a hell of a win over Austin Theory. Grayson Waller said, no thank you. Whenever Adam Pearce told him who he had to wrestle tonight, he said, I got the perfect guy for you. Well, you know, there's Austin Theory in for that meeting. Mr. Waller has some explaining to do to Austin Theory. You know they're going to be talking about this tomorrow morning. Sam Roberts, Megan Moran, dive into everything from Monday Night Raw and WWE on the Raw recap. Brought to you by Fanatics. It's available every Tuesday on WWE's YouTube and all audio platforms where you get your podcast. You're also going to be talking about this breaking news. Wait a minute. Bit of an argument going on over there between Theory and Waller. We missed that, but get back to that in a moment. Meanwhile, this is breaking news down, Pat. This is going to take place Saturday at Backlash in St. Louis.
Dominic Mysterio defending his Intercontinental Championship against Penta. Cool.
Kicking you guys out. Yeah, I have a question. What was Gable doing up there? Did you ask him to come out? Well, I tell you, him and Penta need to get it ASAP.
Don't worry, I'm gonna take care of Penta at Backlash, but I do miss my Woody. You know, hey, what are you doing here?
Prince, what's up, man?
Hey, what you doing here?
Oh, truth. You told me exactly who this place was. It wasn't even hard to find. You know, I didn't try to come in here and start a fight, cause any trouble. Just want to give you a friendly. I mean, I can't even think. It's a warning, and it is friendly. I don't care who wins at Backlash. I'm coming after that Intercontinental. Okay,
Whatever.
I have gotten so flustered. Hey, old man, you know what? It doesn't matter who wins at Backlash. I'm coming after that Intercontinental Championship, and then I'm going to beat you up once.
This is crazy. I knew being a champion was going to be hard, but I didn't think it was going to be this hard. Like, I got Penta, AJ. My hands are full here, but don't you have a history with AJ? Why don't you take care of him for me?
What, so then my job's to clean up your mess? Don't mess with you, kid. Of course I'll take care of AJ for you. I got you, mate.
Thanks.
No worries, dude. Good judgment there.
Yeah, I always said really bad and stepped up.
Freaking luchadors. Putting my nose up. Now's not the time, Coke.
Well, hold on, Chad. Hear us out. We saw what went down out there. We think it's awful. We also think it's time that you and American men got some respect around here, bro.
I know you've seen the War Raiders walking around here talking about wanting a shot at tag team championships, but we beat the bejesus out of them at WrestleMania. So now, what we really think is that opportunities like that need to start coming back to American men.
I like what you're saying.
Yeah.
I like the way you sound.
Here's
Some more of that. Here's some more of that. What ideas you got?
It's messed up. The Larry didn't.
Great. God, I think the band is on their way out here. What's the track? Becky Lynch is on the way.
People swear they've had stuff pressed.
Uh-oh. I know what Becky Lynch is coming out to do. Read it. It says it in the description. Ooh. It's Domino's first ever stuffed crust pepperoni pizza. Interesting. Sort of like what, almost like what Little Caesars had. I don't even feel hungry for some reason, yet my stomach been growling all evening. Is my appetite changing? Don't have no eating disorder, I'm pretty sure. 1 minute and 40 seconds on the ad commercial break. What you guys think of Monday Night Raw so far, man? Let me know in the live chat, or you can shoot me a DM on Twitter X. However you want to do it. Honestly, I don't know about you guys, but I think it's been a solid show so far. I wouldn't say mid or terrible or good. It's just been solid. It's basically like so far it's been like a B+ show. A solid B+ show. What it's been. I would honestly, in terms of a grade, I would honestly give the show B+, 88. Don't sound bad, do it? Sorry about my snorting. You guys know that I have bad allergies. You know how that shit goes, so. Not snoring, but snoring. I know it does that snort sound. It's my allergies, my sinuses. Monday Night Raw is back on again from another ad commercial. I put the normal background back on the screen.
In the ring,
I mean, did she politic her way into the match? Maybe. Maybe not. Michael Cole said Becky Lynch is one of the old. The same thing they said to Charlotte Flair. Well, Charlotte Flair's not the all-time great. She's not. But I think Becky Lynch is. I think she's a better all-time great than Charlotte Flair, in my honest opinion. Charlotte Flair is not an all-time great. She's just not. Her moonsault's terrible. Her theme entrance, terrible. Her promo skills, terrible. I'm not talking about Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair. Okay, time to pause the music. We out here with Becky Lynch. So.
Nobody cared. Of course, she's garbage.
She did not get excited.
The garbage has been taken out. I say, hey, I took out the garbage. Everybody's like, I can't believe you took out the garbage. That's not what you say. When somebody takes out the garbage, you say, thank you for taking out the garbage. And then what's more than that, I also took out the recycling. Because that's what Lyra is. She's less offensive than
my God.
But she's still garbage.
Dude, she literally said the same thing 2 times. Oh my God, this sounds like Charlotte Flair. It sounds like a Charlotte Flair promo.
She doesn't even have a freaking fiance if it isn't for me. And yet I get all of this disrespect.
Yeah, Lyra Valkyria has had enough.
Did you actually just call me recycling?
Yes, I did.
You're the queen of recycling. You've been recycling the same moves, the same tired all that for years. That's fine, Becky. You do you. I don't care. What I have a problem with is you acting like you had anything to do with my success. The one thing I want to drive into your skull more than my foot is the fact that you didn't make me. Let me get you up to speed because you've been gone a while. You went on holidays and everyone got better. You went on holidays and I made some history of my own. Oh, but you're what this championship needs, right? That's what you said. That's rich considering I've defended it more days than you've shown up to work this year.
Oh, damn.
I see it now, Becky. I see it so clearly. You shattered glass ceilings for women, and for that I am forever grateful. But you left all the broken glass on the ground, and the rest of the locker room were just supposed to follow behind you because you never had any intention of taking anyone to the top with you.
Okay, no, you were right. When I was gone, everybody else had the best year of their career. But it's only because they didn't have me to compare themselves to. No, I didn't help anybody. I don't like anybody, and it is not my job to help anybody. It is my job to beat everybody. And I am very, very freaking good at my job. In fact, I am the greatest to ever do it. And it's not just me saying I'm the greatest to ever do it. Sports Illustrated says I'm the greatest to ever do it. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how good you think you are, how good you will ever be. You will only ever be the moment after the moment.
Wow. Sports Illustrated said that? You know what? I'm actually wrong. I take it all back. Please continue listing your achievements. Let me help you. Don't leave anything out. What can we say about Becky? Well, she was the first women's champion on SmackDown. You were the first woman to main event WrestleMania and win. You were the first women's Intercontinental champion. Oh wait, that one was me. You hate it, don't you? You hate that this is my first ever. Well, get used to it, Becky. Because as long as I'm here, I hope you like second place.
You know what I like?
Oh, Becky went for a cheap shot and Lyra made her pay. And now Lyra taking it to Becky Lynch. Fool me once.
Lyra said, you might have taught me some things, but I've taken that and gotten so much better.
And a brawl now is broken out between these two women who face for the Intercontinental title Backlash Saturday. And Lyra now taking the fight to Becky, and Lyra impressed it.
I got a feeling security gonna come out. Security and Adam Pearce.
Continuing to stay on, Becky.
Lyra will not back down.
I told you, referee, security, or Adam Pearce is gonna come out. The referees came out.
Between the two of them.
You know, one thing over the past couple of weeks with Becky Lynch.
I hope my nose stop doing it.
Absolutely, she can come on.
You see this disrespect? You see this disrespect? I didn't know that.
And Lyra's not done yet. And Lyra now back down the ring. The fight continues. Valkyria and Lynch.
Big time right in.
With the man Hill saying,
Instead,
Lyra looking for a big win. And if she hits that Saturday, Becky Lynch's chances at the title are open. I'll tell you, I'm going to say it again. Lyra Valkyria has broken out of her shell the last couple of weeks. This is a different Valkyria. She's on a different level and a different plane, finally pushed by Becky.
yeah, Lyra's special. But right now, it feels like she has everything she needs to go to the next level. When your idol becomes your rival, you find out who you really are. You might just be the icon now, Lyra.
Ladies and gentlemen, our main event still to come tonight. Seth Rollins looking to win a 6th World Championship. His first world title at WrestleMania for the first time in anybody's title on the line, live.
Next is Io Sky versus Ron Tamperin.
World champion Io Sky, and wins could earn her a future world title opportunity. In a match presented by Total Wireless, world champ Io Sky, NXT All-Star Roxanne Perez live.
All right, I'm going to be tweeting out the things that currently have it on the show. On the show tonight. Yeah. Okay. Oh. This is reconnecting. Connection lost. Reconnect. Oh, it'll be a break already, man. Man, the Monday Night Raw for Backlash, like I said, solid show so far. Yeah. What's wrong with my eyes, man? Eyes been bothering me all day long. Oh.
Feature John Cena's final WWE appearance in Australia.
Monday Night Raw's back on.
The venue hosts Friday Night SmackDown, Monday Night Raw on October 13th. You can register today at WWE.com/WWE Australia 2025. Roxanne Perez set to take on Io Sky. Let's show you what happened last week on Monday Night Raw. Great matchup between Roxanne Perez and Rhea Ripley. Roxanne really taking the Eradicator to a win. Remember, she was at ringside. Roxanne's buddy from NXT, Julia, and a 2-on-1 attack. To take punch until Io Sky came to the aid of Rhea. Now remember, later in the show, Pat Rhea said, I didn't need your help. Io said, we're even.
I don't think Rhea Ripley asked for it, but she certainly should have been appreciative of it, as these NXT women were running roughshod there for a bit.
And here's Roxanne.
Yeah, they were.
Tonight in Omaha, live on Raw, set to take on the world champ.
A lot of confidence. For good reason.
You know, guys, we mentioned it just a few moments ago that WWE is coming to Perth, Australia in October for a weekend extravaganza. Well, the Eradicator, Rhea Ripley, not here tonight. Is in her homeland of Australia. She's been doing media all over Perth as she gets set for another great event later this fall in Australia.
Australia has created some legends in all of sports. Rhea Ripley, certainly one of them.
And speaking of legends, Stephanie McMahon, of course, hosts Stephanie Places every Wednesday on ESPN Plus. A very special guest this coming Wednesday, my buddy Pat McAfee.
Absolute honor to be asked to be on that show. Obviously, there's much bigger superstars that she has interviewed and told the story of. The fact that I was asked to be a part of that was an absolute honor, and I can't wait to watch it alongside you. Stephanie is obviously an absolute boss. So cool.
Well, I'm glad you get that interview before Saturday.
Amen, brother.
And Io Sky, Roxanne Perez tie up the center of the ring, and we are underway in what should be an incredible matchup here tonight. Last week, NXT, Io Sky and Jordan Grace knocked off Roxanne and Julia in a tag team matchup where Perez was pinned by the world champion Io Sky. Tomorrow night, NXT on the CW, Julia battles Jordan Grace to become the #1 contender to face Stephanie Vaquer for the NXT Women's title at Battleground.
Vaquer.
Roxanne.
Stephanie Vaquer.
A superstars abundance.
The way he said that.
Before. Every night it's somebody new. And Roxanne, fresh to Raw, has been nothing short of.
And look at Io Sky now. Tremendous athlete, great world champion, proud to be the world champ as well. Oh, nice drop kick too. Roxanne Perez driving her out of the ring.
Io Sky, able to do things nobody else on earth is, which is why she's our champion.
And Roxanne Perez, though, drop kick to the knee. Great move by Perez, who was really matured and coming to her own here over the past year, stomping away at the Women's World Champion. This is great strategy, Pat. You take the legs away from the genius of the Sky, she can't fly.
Yeah, if she doesn't have a platform to jump from, she can't jump. That's brilliant stuff here by Roxanne Perez.
Io out to the apron now. Roxanne blocked by Sky.
Roxanne Perez has been training for this business since she was 15.
And again, focusing on the right leg of Io Sky.
Throughout high school, was training to be a professional wrestler.
Yeah, 10-hour Greyhound bus ride from Laredo to Houston to train with Booker T. It's all she's ever wanted to do, and it's paid off as a two-time NXT Women's Champion and one-time NXT Champion. There's Io Sky flying through the sky. The genius of the Sky is taken over.
Roxanne was giving herself a little bit of an applause, and Io Sky took advantage of the distraction. Roxanne had to stay focused there. Io Sky flips it on its head quickly.
We're going to launch us on. Roxanne Perez hit the back leg, slowed her down a bit as she tried to get up there.
At least when you think about it, and here we go, attacking it once again.
Yeah, Perez, vicious attitude, focusing on the knee. Io's in trouble.
Great strategy from
Yes, she is.
Here.
We have apprehended a dangerous experiment. He escaped.
I'll be right back. I'm stepping away from the screen again. I think this will be the last time I step away. Don't go anywhere.
Flip up. That's that strategy all night from Roxanne paying off.
I think she got a bit carried away, Pat. Roll up now by Perez. Io rolls through. Stop now the midsection. Io into the cover now. They're going to put Perez away. And a kick out.
Deal with this knee if it keeps buckling the way it is.
And both women, extremely physical match here tonight. And Io, German suplex. What a cover by Sky. Wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Looks like she's going to deliver another German. And Roxanne Perez turns it into a back suplex.
Angle slam there. Olympic slam.
And now ducking underneath is Io Sky out. Cookies Perez. Oh, Io spine. Sky says that's it. Got Roxanne in position. But will the right leg hold up?
Is she going to be able to go to that place in space that she's been looking to go? Is she going over the moon?
The roll through it, and she heard her leg again. Perez with another opportunity here. Roxanne Perez. Face first goes Sky. Roxanne's in the driver's seat, could be moments away. We're upsetting the world champion. Kick right to the back of the neck.
Jeez.
Coming out by Perez. On Sky. Shoulders down, and Sky kicks to 2.5.
Like a guillotine knee there by Roxanne Perez. Straight down across. Back of the head and neck of Io Sky.
And again, well, let's go Io change. Roxanne over the top of the first sunset flip. Io able to dancing through. Uh-oh, caught by Roxanne. Dragon straight into the bad leg. Roxanne, nice cover. Io turns it around. Jackknife in the wrong. Roxanne turns it. Perez with the shoulders down. Io Sky scoops her up, shoulders down here again. Roxanne kicks out at 2. Double cover now on Sky. Referee Eddie Rango busy here. Kick out at 2 again. Near fall after near fall. Stacking up Io Sky. Rolls through now.
This is crazy.
It's like a 15-piece pinfall final.
Tremendous matchup.
Roxanne Perez is looking at her leg, looked like she was going to do something to it. Bet she going to do something to injure her leg even further.
Counter after counter after counter into a 1, 2, 3 for Io Sky. A jousting of wits there to finish that match. What a match.
And Io's so fun to watch. Loves what she does. Loves the fact she's champion. And
Roxanne Perez is finna trick her.
great show of sportsmanship by Roxanne Perez. It was a hell of a one-on-one battle tonight. You have to believe Io and Roxanne will meet down the road once again.
It's a trick. Ah, I knew it. I knew it was a trick. It was a trick. I knew it. Set up.
I thought Roxanne was showing respect. I thought the next generation was showing appreciation for the generation before them. And instead, she was just setting her up. Just shut your up to get attacked. And I don't believe they're done yet. Another statement made by these NXT. Everybody is worried. Coming up next, look at these two monsters back. A lot of meat, a lot of fight, a lot of power, a lot of chest. For the first time in over 5 years, Rusev is in action. WWE.
NBA playoffs are here, and I'm betting rebound props on FanDuel.
What a match that's gonna be. All right, this is the last time I'm gonna step away. Don't go anywhere. Sorry, y'all. My eyes been bothering me all day. I mean, I don't even know what to do at this point. I might as well just go to bed. As it is. Well, here we go. Rusev versus Otis. I'm back, y'all.
Former three-time United States champion.
I am back, and Otis versus Rusev has already started. And Rusev is dominating Otis right now. He's taking control of this match.
Big shots, beating down Otis. Now it's going to take a lot. Yep, exactly what I thought.
Rusev rips into the corner, clothesline, does not budge Otis.
It's got a lot in the tank no matter what.
Yeah, former Mr. Money in the Bank. Otis rolls through way outside as well. Ooh, Rusev stays on his feet.
Rusev finding out that Otis believes that Otis doesn't need to be fixed.
And Otis showing off some quickness here. Oh, Rusev, the uber athlete, with that heel kick knocks Otis down. Watch this impact.
Look at the hang time from this man. Hey.
Hey. The match was getting good. Damn. They got too many of these ad commercial breaks. Way too many. Allergies. We are waiting for Monday Night Raw to come back on. And it's back on, finally.
Rusev's been doing Otis here has been.
And now just
devastated.
Just toying now with Otis. Is Rusev. And Otis now. Look at Otis putting Rusev right up on the floor.
I had no idea Otis still had that in him. I thought he'd been beat down too much. He just tossed Rusev over his head.
Yeah, but Rusev got right back to his feet. Otis on the attack, trying to get the steps. And now Otis is fired up.
Otis tossing Rusev around. Who's going to teach you a lesson tonight, pal?
Otis with another big left hand and another big right. Those bear-like blows by Otis.
Oh, he just hit the ball. He just hit the ball.
And hits the post.
A foot down and a fist down. These men are throwing haymakers at each other.
Man, what a battle between these two brutes, Rusev and Otis.
Tozawa and Maxine obviously looking on as Otis is powering up.
Otis now measuring his man, Rusev. Oh! Rusev. Rusev says it's over. Otis put up a great fight, but I believe it's going to be over because Rusev is locking in the accolade. The accolade. Trying to destroy Otis. He's trying to hang on. And he's got to tap out. Otis has to tap out. Tozawa stepping to Rusev. I respect it though, obviously. Yeah, I respect it too, but Rusev is looking at Tozawa like, right here, right now, come on! Rusev said, I had enough with Otis. And Rusev victorious in his return to WWE tonight in a physical, hard-hitting battle against Otis of the Outlaw.
Nah, he changed his mind.
Rusev was going to let Tozawa live. He decided to say, you get it too. And I don't believe he's done with Otis yet. The big man driven shoulder first into the post. Rusev driving him back into the ring and again out of the post on the other side. And Otis is right here in front of us. And Rusev isn't done yet. Maxine better get the hell out of the way because Rusev needs to get the hell out of the way as well. Rusev's a madman. Oh, and that kick may have broken Otis' jaw. And Otis is the fastest in focus here. And the accolade is locked in by Rusev. The accolade by Rusev. Making a point. Sending a message to everyone in the locker room. There's our general manager, Pierce. Officials out here trying to separate Rusev from Otis. Rusev released the hold. We did it. Tally out here to console with Fred Maxine is savage laying out the assault on her friend Otis and Tozawa back. I am free to push people because I want to. And he did just that tonight. Vigilante justice by Rusev.
This is Eric. When he got injured in a car accident, he called Morgan.
Waiting on Monday Night Raw to come back on again. It's on another ad commercial break.
It's on sale now via Ticketmaster. Again, moments ago, Rusev sent a message in the return to WWE.
Yeah, Rusev said he's going to be a vigilante around here. Change people's careers by beating some sense into them. He started with the Alpha Academy, and he beat down Otis bad during his match, after his match, and he also beat up Tozawa. One day wrecking crew, this Rusev.
Yeah, General Manager Adam Pearce and officials had their hands full as Otis is up the back.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see if we can get the show back on track. Do me a favor and help me welcome to the ring right now, Pat McAfee.
Here we go. We'll get him. Good luck. And of course,
and his opponent this Saturday at Backlash. Get a ring, get around, good time.
again, ladies and gentlemen, for Saturday in St. Louis, 7 o'clock start on the East Coast, 4 o'clock out west. Gunther and Pat McAfee will go one-on-one. This all started. Gunther took exception to some of the comments and opinions that I had toward this man. Of course, Pat has some opinions as well. And after losing everything at WrestleMania to Jey Uso, Gunther would walk out at ringside and assault me for simple assault. That was that. My friend Pat McAfee came to my aid, and last week made the challenge, and it was made official for a match this coming Saturday.
Gentlemen, we've talked about this all day till we're all blue in the face. I will reiterate for the record, we will not have happen what happened 2 weeks ago. So say what you have to say to each other's face and get it all out tonight, because come Saturday at Backlash, the time for talk is done. The floor is yours. Keep it professional. Well, first of all, do not worry. I'm not going to do anything tonight. I'm not going to spoil that for myself. Because luckily for you, unlike you and your friend out there, I am professional. Now you guys shut up. I'll get back to that lineup. Don't you worry. I heard you mention being a professional and my friend over there. My friend over there, that man over there, that is a walking, talking goat over there. For 28 years, every single week of his life, except for 3 times, he is dedicated to traveling the world for this company. 28 years straight, 52 weeks a year for this company. He has earned the right to have an opinion, and since his opinion pissed you off so much that you just flipped the switch and had to attack a 60-year-old man, allow me to give you my opinion of the Gunther I'm standing in front of right now. Now it's apropos that we're in beautiful Omaha, Nebraska. Because when I think of Nebraska, I think of the Cornhuskers. Hell yeah, Coach Roy. Colorado, absolute dog, Emmett, absolute beast. Can't wait to watch you boys in the fall rise to the top. When I come to Omaha, I think of their steaks. Nobody beats this town's meat. Okay, Gunther? Nobody. Hey, right across from this arena.
Now, why did Adam Pearce leave?
Is a baseball field. That is
You know they're going to need him. You know they're going to try to fight.
Baseball World Series since 1950. This city is a symbol of working hard and dreams coming true. And I think dreams is a good word, because I think you and I have a lot in common. Even though I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, in the United States of America. And you are from Vienna, Austria. Both of us grew up with the same dream. Both of us grew up wanting to be in this business. Both of us grew up idolizing the superstars of yesterday. Both of us grew up spending hours and hours and hours in front of our television watching professional wrestling, thinking that's what we were put on this earth to do. The problem with you and your dream is you've been at this for 20 years. You've been a champion here at WWE for 80% of the time that you've been in it. You've gotten to the point where this is no longer a dream. This is a job for you. For me, every time I walk into a WWE building, I get jacked up about life, baby. I think about 12-year-old me, 11-year-old me. I think about the kids that are out there today that are just like me in the upper row, dreaming I could get my ass in this ring and let assholes like you know that they don't like what you're about. And what I think you're about at this stage, as opposed to the waltering around stage, you don't want it anymore. You've gotten too damn comfortable. It happened with Sami Zayn. It happened with Jey Uso. And on Saturday, you're going to overlook me. You're going to underestimate me. And I'm going to prove to you and all these people that this version of Gunther is soft. Did you enjoy your little daughter's birthday last week? 2 years, right? It's cute. I bet it was a very special day for you. Because for me, Saturday is a very special day, and you just got me into the right mood for it. Because it's my first match since WrestleMania, and I'm going to show up sharp, I'm going to show up prepared, I'm going to show up more focused than ever before. Don't you worry that I overlook you, don't you worry that I underestimate you. I promise you my full and undivided attention. Because on Saturday, that bell is going to ring, and I'm going to beat you up. I'm going to maul you. I'm going to grab you by the head and drive it into this mat. I'm going to choke you out until you drop like a wet towel. Tonight, by my grace, you are untouchable. But on Saturday, trust me when I say this, on Saturday, only the grace of God can lift my arms off your throat.
Well, I think reality may have just set in. I hope Pat knows what he's doing come Saturday at Backlash in St. Louis. Also this coming Saturday at Backlash, John Cena defending WWE Championship against Randy Orton, but the night before Backlash is Pat Royce's where I can. I hope you know what you're doing, buddy.
Well, I think that's a compliment that he's giving me his full command.
But nonetheless, before we get to Saturday, John Cena is going to be in Dayton, Ohio. His final visit to Dayton, Ohio, as part of his retirement tour. John Cena, Randy Orton, of course, an unbelievable history. 25 years in the making. Their last one-on-one match was back in February of 2017. Cena, Orton, for what could be final time Backlash. Cena versus Orton. Quick match, one of the most brutal in the WWE. One of these superstars is going to leave here tonight, the WWE champion. The other is going to have to face their fears after uttering the two words, I quit.
Randy brought out the best city of the John Cena, you know what I'm capable of.
Guaranteed victory because I will.
How do you really get someone like a John Cena or Randy Orton to utter the word, I quit?
You want to quit? No.
The I Quit match between Randy Orton and Jules the Austin Bret Hart surrender.
Randy Orton and John Cena are amazing to watch because they're two superstars that can clearly stop at nothing to be the top performer in the WWE, but they make completely opposite things.
I cannot wait. It's going to be something in St. Louis, Missouri. This coming Saturday, it all starts with the Countdown Show special 2-hour event starting at 5 Eastern, 2 out west. Backlash, of course, at 7 Eastern, 4 out west in a post show. Will be on Peacock. Obviously, wrapping everything up, including what's going to happen in the match you just heard about, Pat McAfee in Gunther. That'll be preparing for that matchup.
Randy Orton is definitely putting John Cena over.
And I'll tell you what, it should get heightened after everything just happened. Can't wait to get after it on Saturday. It's an honor.
main event, Jey Uso. Tonight is his first title defense since he won the world title at WrestleMania. Is he ready? Not much time to prepare for this man. Well, you heard what Seth just said. He loves it when a good plan comes together. Paul Heyman, no matter how you look at it, manipulated Jey Uso into taking this match tonight. And it's going to happen for the first time in 7 months. Women's World title up for grabs. Live on Raw.
Burning down. All right, eyes are killing me tonight. Y'all hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you're just now tuning in, welcome. We are at the main event now. We got the World Heavyweight Championship main eventing Raw right now tonight. Seth Rollins has already come out, so I assume he's in the ring waiting on Jey Uso come out. We got Finn Balor versus AJ Styles for next week's episode of Monday Night Raw. We got the War Raiders going up against American Made for next week's Raw. And Io Sky and Rhea Ripley versus Roxanne Perez and Julia. Talk about 3 matches announced next. Talk about 3 matches for a Raw next week. Man, it's going to be pretty interesting. Monday Night Raw Backlash Fallout episode is going to be interesting. It's going to be pretty interesting. And here comes Jey Uso. Oh.
What started this whole thing was Gunther almost took the UI. Don't forget.
Jey Uso's on business here tonight. It is his first defense of his championship. And very interesting statistic. We mentioned this earlier tonight. Jey Uso has never defeated Seth Rollins in a one-on-one match.
Follow that stat, this stat. Jey Uso had never beaten Gunther at WrestleMania, which he just did become World Heavyweight Champion.
So, we're bringing out to the ring.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Davenport, Iowa, weighing her 225 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins. And his opponent from San Francisco, California, weighing 242 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, main event, Jey Uso.
His first title defense since he shocked the world at WrestleMania last month with a win over Gunther. And tonight, he puts the title on the line against one of the greats, the architect, the visionary, a man who has won 5 world titles, Seth Rollins. Uso, our main event for the World Heavyweight Championship.
It's going to take some time to get used to it. This one, Seth freaking Rollins. It's crazy to think of what this trio could be.
Again, I'm going to ask you the question I asked you earlier on. Did Uso make the right decision for it? Was it really just a knee-jerk reaction to face Seth tonight?
Time to tell, they say anytime you're making decisions with emotions right now, well, they're probably not going to be good decisions.
So you should have thought of that and taken your own advice.
Of course, easier said than done. Jey Uso was the latest thing.
Rollins and Uso for the World Heavyweight Championship. Yeah. Rollins side headlock. Standing switch now by Seth. It's taken down by Rollins. Shoulders down. Looking for a quick lead here. And Uso's got a kick out at 2.
Do some black and brave wrestling here, says Seth freaking Rollins.
Jey Uso, the 5th member. The NYE family to hold the World Heavyweight Championship. And then this lineage. Heyman, Heyman as well. Paul Heyman actually had the audacity to come out here tonight and say that he built the bloodline.
5 years, he said. He built everything that our tribal chief did. He took credit for it. Turned it against Roman. Then turned on CM Punk. And now has found himself
covered by Rollins, kick out.
With Seth freaking Rollins and Braun Breaker.
Again, covered by Rollins. Rollins knows he's not going to beat Jey that quickly. He's just trying to send a little message, play some mind games here.
And
again, Jey looks a bit out of sorts tonight. And not much time to prepare for this. You know, Rollins said, I like when a good plan comes together. He's been probably thinking all week today of the possibility of having this match tonight as prepared to do so.
Well, listen to what Seth was talking to Paul earlier. It was like this was Seth's idea, and then Paul Heyman executed.
That's how you work to your life. That's how you work that.
But Jay's not going to back down and take the fight down to Rollins, and here we go.
This is right in Jay's wheelhouse.
Rollins trying to cover up that kick right in the midsection, drops the champ. Rollins looking for a stop, and Jay able to move out of harm's way. Kick again in the midsection, looking for a pedigree. Some space and set. We'll take a breather.
Jay Uso isn't scared to go to that super kick. Seth thinking on his finger. Jay Uso's super kick is very lethal.
Shut up, no.
The world title is about power and control. So that Jay Uso doesn't understand the leverage they has with the title. Dave says that Rollins has to be champion. Stage 2 of the play.
So we have no idea what's on the mind of these three men.
Not at all. I'm so shocked at the fact that we're seeing Claude Breaker standing next to Paul Heyman is shocking the way, although it shouldn't be, right?
It looks like they both got back from the trip to the sun.
Rollins stuck away on Jey Uso. Rollins is just a master at all this. He sends the champion to the court.
You think the levels that Seth freaking Rollins has already been to, all the fame type stuff, already in his career. Now he's teaming up with the man who's brought billions of dollars in Blockbuster to the WWE over the years.
Rollins is a 5-time world champ. He's held 2 U.S. titles, 2 Intercontinental titles, 6 tag team titles, NXT championship as well. Been Money in the Bank.
Oh, shut the hell up, Paul
Jey
Heyman.
Uso, first time as world champion, first time in defense.
Paul Heyman is trying to get the crowd to sing Seth freaking Rollins. Literally leading. Nobody's following along. They're yeeting in his face. They're yeeting all over his face over here.
He's the maestro. As he wants to be. And Jey Uso now fighting back. Cut up Pat how much pressure's on Uso tonight in his first title defense after shocking the world at WrestleMania.
Yeah, certainly a lot of pressure, but this is the life of a champion. Him even a king. Oh my God, Seth freaking Rollins sent into the
Headed
table.
to the announce table. And now Jey Uso, suicide dive. Rollins got over the announce table. Jey Uso is
Now I can work on scheduling my next Monday Night Raw watch along for next week. Yay!
Nebraska Cornhuskers, and now Seth freaking Rollins is laid out off the table.
Yay! Yay! Yay. Okay, it's time for me to start looking to get something to eat, man. Because if I don't eat, man, I'm gonna get sick. I tweeted out my thoughts on everything that we saw, on everything that happened tonight on Monday Night Raw. You can go check out my tweets on X right now. Woo! Man, what a night of Monday Night Raw we got. What a night of action we got. Matches, man. I don't know, for some reason this episode feel like 3 hours. That's because it is IWN. Why did you say that? Why did you say that? Why did you say that? It's not because you're delusional. You're not delusional. Just, you're just tired and sleepy. And I am tired and sleepy. I did work on and shit. I did work morning shift this morning. Like I've always. All right, y'all. Monday Night Raw's back on. With the continuation of the World Heavyweight Championship match in our main event. Let's go ahead and tune back into that.
Champion's advantage, Rollins has to pin or submit Jay in this match.
There's a chance that Paul Heyman has gotten a hold of this referee. I mean, that's.
Did he pay him off?
I don't want to say it's corruption either. I don't want to say.
Paul Heyman is the most corrupt person I've ever met in my life, and I've known the guy for 30 years.
Yeah, but not with the officials, not with our refs here. WWE, fair and square, down the middle. Can't have any corruption with the refs.
Rollins down. Look at Uso. Jay fighting back, though. Gave it a headbutt. Rollins dropped to the mat.
Uso comfortable up there.
Jay down to the top rope. Lands on his feet. And Uso building momentum. Putting it down center of the ring.
Double cross body. I know what you're going to do. Because I'm going to do the same damn thing. Double cross body. World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Deep end. This one night is like with the target on your waist, Jey Uso. This is awesome. World Heavyweight Championship match on Monday Night Raw.
In our main event, yeah.
And Jey Uso now with a big right hand to Rollins, stunning him. Jey Uso digging down deep. Here comes the world champ. Jey's trying to steal it now. That was Rollins. Samoan drop.
This is what Jay's been waiting for. Real shine of championship boxing.
Into the corner. Jay's in the clog of his Danny Rikishi. Cover. Part of the leg. Shoulders down. And Rollins at 2.
How Seth kicked out of that. Did you hear that thud? When his ass hit Seth's head, and then that's on the bucket. All of Omaha rattled. Even those cows that become the steaks. Absolute crawling. Look at this. Look at this. Full speed. Bang. 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 Jey Uso said.
And Jay now lifting Rollins up again.
How Seth kicked down. I don't know if Seth is still fighting right now. He's skirts to the outside. Smart play.
Kicked into the corner.
Seth freaking Rollins.
And Rollins with a suicide dive.
I'll tell you what, Seth's work rate is something that's tough to keep up with. World Heavyweight Champion. How in the world does Seth freaking Rollins keep kicking out? He must have come down from 15 feet right into an Air Force One.
Indeed it is.
The Knicks beat the Celtics. And Jey Uso has almost beat Seth freaking Rollins twice now. What more is it going to do?
Oh, and a kick.
So close to a spear. Seth freaking Rollins now. He's taking bucket bomb. I think there's blood all over Jey Uso from Seth freaking Rollins.
Yeah, Rollins was cut open when he wanted to be an announce table earlier on. Rollins having the buckle bomb to Jey. Jey's in trouble. Seth Rollins could be closing in on the World Heavyweight title.
Seth freaking Rollins doing all of this with blood shedding from his head.
Seth top rope. Splash going home. Look at this. What a counter by Seth here. That was a half a pedigree there, and it was effective.
A super pedigree, more so than a half pedigree. Catching a spear directly into a pedigree? That's only an accurate response. Both these men beat down. Cut check time. Championship on the line. Wise man consulting. Think about the hundreds of times that Wise man's been in this situation.
Yeah, Rollins too, looking for his sixth world title. Measuring main event, Jey Uso. Look at the stomp, Jey into the depth underneath. Rollins, who ain't beat Gunther? Who ain't beat Gunther in WrestleMania? And Rollins able to counter. Jey Uso now.
We had a sterile situation.
Now is the champion, Pat, beginning to doubt himself a bit.
He has to be contemplating what needs to be done to put Seth freaking Rollins out of his misery. How do we get him to lay on his back for 3 seconds as Omaha?
For the first time in 7 months, the men's world title on the line on Monday Night Raw in our main event.
Jey Uso back to his feet. Up globally. Ron Breaker looks on.
Jey heading up the top rope, Seth Rollins.
Big right here. Jey Uso sitting down. Finds at least a little bit of stability as Seth freaking Rollins continues to climb. So high risk here. One slip, one fall, this match is over.
So with a couple of headbutts, Rollins now.
Wait a second.
Yeah, but Rollins telling the official, Breaker trying to get involved. Breaker kicked off. The official Chad Patton never saw what happened. Rollins looking to take advantage of this distraction. From the top of the superplex. Roll through Rollins. Look at the Falcon Arrow.
Captain Seth freaking Rollins. Let's get into the Wise Man's playbook.
Oh, stop. Didn't get over. Stop. Come on. Look at the leg. Check out Jey. Rollins didn't get the full stop there. And then posted.
Jey Uso is able to move his head ever so slightly.
Breaker kicked off. Remember what these guys did to Sammy's Lane last week.
Honorary loose.
Sammy's Lane. They thought he was coming for the entrance way, and Sammy ambushed him. Sammy and Breaker.
And he just came out of the crowd.
Dude, if this ends up being a betrayal, I will be absolutely shocked. If Sami Zayn ends up betraying him, I will be shocked. Yeah, I don't think Sami Zayn's too happy about that.
Splash was how this was supposed to end in Jey Uso's head, I assume. Sami Zayn had seen it up a breaker trying to get involved, busted up ribs from last week, took Breaker out of the equation. Uso with a splash and a spear, but the veteran Rollins is still in it.
Are you sure Sami Zayn is here to support Jey Uso? I don't know, man. Something's fishy about this.
Sami Zayn getting all around. Oh, spear by Breaker. Well, they didn't have busted ribs. He has them now, Sami Zayn. It is chaos around ringside. And Jay now going down to check on his buddy. And Breaker with a spear. Heyman at the official distracted. What you didn't see was Breaker.
This like this is about to lead to Seth Rollins becoming the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Heyman had it distracted, stopped by Rollins. And because of all these damn shenanigans of this coalition, Seth Rollins is going to win the damn World Heavyweight title.
His biggest nightmare. CM Punk cost Rollins the title.
Was betrayed in Mania by his best friend. And Rollins and Breaker scattering. Look in his eyes, Cole. What do you see? The cult of personality. Look in Rollins' eyes. What do you see? Punk is back. Sami is angry. Uso still the champion. Turning the tables on Rollins and Breaker tonight.
Oh, Braun Breaker said, "You're done." Sound like Samoan Joe. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be right back. We'll go over your WWE Monday Night Raw results here in a few minutes. Alrighty, folks. I'm ready to go over the results real quick and my overall thoughts on Raw. It's going to be quick because after this, I'm getting the heck off. So Monday Night Raw delivered an action-packed show with thrilling matches and intense promos. Paul Heyman interrupted Jey Uso. It kicked off with Paul Heyman and Jey Uso. Monday Night Raw 1587 did. So Paul Heyman interrupted Jey Uso, fueling their ongoing storyline. Pretty much Penta taking down JD McDonough in a competitive match, showcasing his skills. Then you got Sheamus dominating Austin Theory with the bro kick. Well, I call it the Broku kick. I don't know why I call it the bro kick. Bro. Used to be Matt Riddle's gimmick anyway. But Lyra Valkyria and Becky Lynch had a Fury face-to-face confrontation, setting up their upcoming match. Io Sky outmaneuvered Roxanne Perez, while Rusev submitted Otis with the accolade. Pat McAfee and Gunther's face-to-face segment was electric, building anticipation for their match at Backlash. World Heavyweight Championship match between Jey Uso and Seth Rollins was a highlight, with both superstars delivering an intense performance. Now, here's my overall thoughts. My overall thoughts on Monday Night Raw. Raw effectively built momentum for upcoming matches and storylines, keeping fans engaged and invested. Show's mix of action, drama, and suspense made for an entertaining viewing experience with several key matches and segments on the horizon. Raw continues to captivate audience to this day, each and every single Monday nights almost, and set the stage for future events. One thing's for sure, this is the last thing I'm going to say. Monday Night Raw, engaging performance and intense promos make it a must-watch for fans. Remember that. And also with exciting matches and storylines on the horizon. So I just want y'all to take this moment and just remember all of that. Remember the things that Triple H and his administration do for a reason for us WWE fans. He's giving us WWE fans what we want, yet we still got people in the community that still complain. Well, you can't complain about a solid Monday Night Raw that they gave us tonight. I thought Monday Night Raw was a good episode, honestly. I'm still giving this show a B+. Because I feel like that's the grade that they deserve. It's better than giving them a -D and -C, you know what I mean? Well, this is definitely going to do it for your WWE Raw 25 watch along results home show here on the IWN YouTube channel. If you think you're gonna miss my Monday Night Raw May 5th, 2025 watch along results, it'll be on the channel. It's not going anywhere. It's not like it's gonna get deleted. You know what I mean? So Yeah. And also, another thing about Triple H and his administration, they have really done well. And the long-term vision at the top of the card, there is a reason to be very, very optimistic that the company is trending up, following justifiable complaints about the build to WrestleMania. I'm interested to find out how Backlash is going to affect maybe some of it, or it might not affect any of it. We don't know. But like I said, Monday Night Raw is a solid B+ show. Nothing more, nothing less. The best things on the show was definitely Roxanne Perez versus Io Sky. And Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria having a fantastic face-to-face, back and forth exchange of war of words in their promos. It was really good. The women's stuff on the show mostly carried the show tonight. I'm just going to go on the record and say that. Like, really, dead ass serious. The women's stuff mostly stole the show tonight. Some of the men's stuff also stole the show tonight. But in my opinion, the best things on this show were definitely the women's stuff. I enjoyed the women's stuff more. But let's not forget this face-to-face between Pat McAfee and Gunther, and man, it was something too, you know what I mean? It was a great promo segment. Might be one of the best Monday Night Raw promo segments I've ever seen. Honestly. In my days of watching Monday Night Raw, my years of watching it. My years of watching the brand anyway. We had a good start to Monday Night Raw. So, yeah, the beginning, middle, and the end was solid. All around. My favorite match on the show, Roxanne Perez versus Io Sky. Loved that match. That match stole the show easily. Don't get me wrong now. Seth Rollins versus Jey Uso stole the show too. But I like Roxanne versus Sky better. I'm more interested in the women's stuff, honestly. Like I've been saying. The whole reason why I've got more into the women's stuff is because of the women of NXT. I got a lot of favorites within the NXT women's division. I can't wait for NXT tomorrow. I can't wait to see Julia put over Jordynne Grace. We get Stephanie versus Jordynne Grace for Battleground. Because that is definitely a first-time matchup that I'm definitely going to be paying close attention to. I hope we continue to get solid Monday Night Raw episodes like this every week. Because Triple H and his administration have been on a They've been on an absolute roll lately, giving us bangers after bangers after bangers. Love to see it. It's almost like a thing of beauty. Loved how CM Punk cost Seth Rollins the championship match. That was awesome. Hilarious at the same time. Now, I can't wait for Becky Lynch versus Valkyria at Backlash. That's going to be one hell of a women's match. That's going to be easily one of the best women's matches of 2025. I already know that for a fact. If Becky Lynch knows what the hell she's doing in the ring, which she does. I mean, she is an all-time great. Like I said, she's a better all-time great than Charlotte Flair. I will definitely give her that. But, yeah, I enjoyed everything on the show, man. Like I said, best things on the show, Roxanne Perez versus Io Sky, main event. And the Becky Lynch and Laura Valkyria promo, face to face. I mean, that was pretty much it. I wasn't really into that Rusev versus Otis match too much, but I'm glad to see that Rusev got a win. That's all that mattered. I'm pretty sure that's all that mattered to the Rusev fans out there. Pat McAfee and Gunther face to face, I mean, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. It was a great promo segment. I mean, everything Pat McAfee said up until the end was enough to compete with the Raw Fury of the Ring Gen. That's how I look at it. And please give us more Julia on Monday Night Raw. Holy fucking shit. She is a badass. Easily one of my favorite WWE female stars. Easily one of my main favorites. Now, I'm getting the hell out of here. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'll see each and every single one of you live for NXT. I don't know if it's NXT 851 or I think it's 851. I might be right. Let me check. Let's continue to get the views up for the stream, man. So that means as soon as I end the stream, the views should be going up. We should be getting more views. Hope I ain't getting no dislikes, man. Man, I ain't bad. I don't sound bad. I just don't be speaking loud enough sometimes. I don't know. My eyes bother me, man. I don't even be speaking loud enough. It's just because sometimes I be having one of my days, you know. But I definitely enjoyed Monday Night Raw tonight, man. What a wow. Almost like I'm watching a movie theater. Almost like I'm watching Power Rangers, man. I mean, that's how solid that show was tonight. Go, go, Power Rangers! No, let me stop. I'm too tired of fucking evilly seeing my eyes. I'm trying to figure out, is it NXT 841? Because I'm pretty sure NXT 850 was last week. I mean, I did say what I said last week, so I know I was right. I just need to make sure. Yeah, episode 850 was last week. I was right. Go figure. Yes, I'll see you guys live for NXT 851 tomorrow night. If we can get the biggest audience we can get for this show, that would be appreciative. And I want the biggest audience that I can get for that live stream that I'll be live with at 2 p.m. tomorrow, talking about going over the releases and departures. The WWE releases and departures, and the 2 real reasons why they all happened like they did. Like I said, thank y'all so much for tuning in, and good night. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and see you guys tomorrow night. Peace. Good night once again. Or should I say good midnight?